and welcome to Fayette County Public Library Storytime. Our first story today is The Gruffalo. This is one of my favorite books.
Why?
Well, let's see. You listen and tell me why. A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox. But no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo mouse? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo fox? I'm surprised you don't know. He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here by these rocks, and his favorite food is roasted fox.
Ew.
Roasted what? Oh my, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. On went the mouse through the deep, dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Join me for tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no. I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo mouse? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo owl? I'm surprised you don't know.
I bet someone knows the Gruffalo in the story. I do. It's the same page.
He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here by this stream, and his favorite food is owl ice cream.
Yeah.
Owl ice cream? To wit, to who? Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo.
There is a Gruffalo in this book. What's that number?
On went the mouse through the deep, dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo mouse? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo snake? I'm surprised you don't know.
Everyone is actually not going to know.
His eyes are orange and his tongue is black. Sharp purple prickles cover his back. Where are you meeting him? Here by the lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake. Scrambled snake? It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse, and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo.
Yeah, there is in this book.
Oh, but what is that creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in its terrible jaws and those knobbly knees and turned out toes? Is that a poisonous wart at the end of his nose? Are those eyes orange? Is that tongue black? Do sharp purple prickles cover his back? Oh, yes! Oh, no! It's a Gruffalo!
But she was making a Gruffalo.
My favorite food, Gruffalo said. He'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good? Said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in the deep, dark wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see. Everyone for miles is afraid of me. Do you think anything would be afraid of a little mouse?
Only from the Gruffalo.
Oh, sure, said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You lead the way and I'll follow after. They hadn't walked far when the Gruffalo said, I hear a slither in the grass ahead.
The snake so he can eat it.
It's Snake, said Mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake stared hard at the Gruffalo. Oh, shivers, hissed Snake. Goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house.
Does he like him?
You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Hard to believe, said the Gruffalo.
I thought he can just slither into his mouth like a noodle.
He could, I guess. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear hooting in the trees ahead.
Owl. Is he gonna eat it? No.
Let's see. It's Owl, said Mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl snared hard at the Gruffalo. Boo-hoo, screeched the Owl. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. You may be right, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear paws on the path ahead.
That's the fox.
It's Fox, said Mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox stared hard at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, barked the Fox. Goodbye, little mouse, and scampered into his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said Mouse, don't you agree? Everyone in the wood is afraid of me. But now my tummy is beginning to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo Crumble. Gruffalo Crumble, Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled.
But he likes that he has to eat his own self.
And then all was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good.
I guess he liked the nut really good. I read the story.
So who was it that was really tricky in the story?
The mouse.
The mouse was the tricky one, wasn't he?
Why?
Pretty clever too, I would say.
And I read this book of books, so I would
Well, how about we have another story here? This one is Ready for Pumpkins.
Ready for pumpkins? I already decorated a pumpkin.
Ready for Pumpkins. I am Hercules. I live in Miss McGuffey's first grade classroom. It's a good life. The food pellets come regularly. The water bottle is always filled. The first graders think I'm cute. You can just call me Herky.
Herky? Who's Herky?
That's what he likes to be called.
Why? I thought his name was something else.
That's like his nickname. They like to teach me things. They taught me how to paint.
With your hands?
And last fall, I learned all about Halloween. All in all, I thought I was a pretty lucky guinea pig. I thought I had everything I could ever want. So they clean out the pumpkin. He says, we're making a Herc-a-lantern, Miss McGuffey. Children, take him out of there right now. See how they had him inside the pumpkin? And then he says, I'll save these for later. And what do you think he's going to do with those seeds?
Put them in the box.
You think so? Yeah, he might.
Leave them later.
Then spring came. The children were busy. They planted seeds in pots on the windowsill. I was busy too, taking naps in the sun. There he is, he's cute.
Yeah, he's cute when he's sleeping.
One day I noticed that plants were growing in the children's pots, and green beans were growing on the plants. Real green beans. Delicious. All at once, I wanted to be more than just a classroom guinea pig. I wanted to grow things too. I wanted a garden of my own.
How do you get a garden of your own or your pet?
Well, Do you remember anything so far in the story that might help him make a garden of his own?
He plants a pumpkin, and he did a lot more things about planting.
What was he going to save for later?
He was going to save some seeds.
Seeds? Yeah. Okay, we're almost there, Herky. When school was over for the summer, I had my chance. Miss McGuffey brought me to my vacation home in the country. When no one was looking, I put my plan into action. Thanks for taking care of Herky, Dad. So he's putting Herky in his little cage. Luckily, I'd saved some Halloween pumpkin seeds. Luckily, I knew what to do with door latches. Most luckily of all, I found a friend to help me. Her name is Daisy.
And she's a bunny, and bunnies like daisies.
And look, the bunny's eating leaves.
And it's a daisy leaf.
Well, Daisy knows all about gardens. She showed me what to do. We found a sunny spot. We pulled up all the weeds. Now watch who's working. And Daisy says, good job. We dug up all the dirt.
Why is she just eating?
Look who's working. She says, good job.
I bet that hamster is working really hard.
And then Daisy helps put Herky back in his cage and says, good night.
Good night.
Next, we dropped each seed into its own hole and gave it a drink of water. And Daisy says, good job.
Why didn't she work?
At last, the garden was ready, and I was ready too.
Why didn't the
Ready for pumpkins. Look at that.
So they planted the pumpkin.
So I guess Daisy was the brains, and Herky did all the hard work of digging,
There's
planting.
a daisy right there.
But the seeds weren't ready. Seeds can take a long time. They don't grow faster if you yell at them. They don't grow faster if you jump up and down and stamp your feet. They won't grow at all if you dig them up to see what they are doing. I tried all these things, and finally Daisy said, cool it.
What's that mean? Are we gonna get
Stop worrying about it. Yeah, that kind of an idea. So I cooled it. I tried to be patient. I waited and waited and waited and waited. Waiting is hard. Daisy helped me do it.
and
She told me stories about famous pumpkins in literature. Together we made up pumpkin poems and songs about seeds. Look at, they're just singing, having a good time. At last, the seeds sprouted. Every day the little plants got bigger. You see, they sprouted and then they're getting bigger. They grew leaf after leaf after leaf. Daisy's smiling. What do you think she's thinking?
I've never heard it's gonna grow a pumpkin.
My seeds had turned into a garden. The plants made buds.
And they
Those are
made
the buds.
And they made yellow flowers.
And the buds made flowers, and the flowers turned into very small pumpkins. Amazing. Daisy and I did a flower dance every time it happened.
Flower dance.
I think they're dancing for different reasons, don't you?
Yeah.
The pumpkins kept growing. They were round and perfect, and they were mine. Then birds and beetles came. They pecked my pumpkins and ate holes in the leaves. Worst of all, Daisy ate some of the pumpkin flowers. My pumpkin flowers! I yelled, I jumped up and down. I waved my arms and stamped my feet. Finally, Daisy said, cool it.
That means kill it off. What does cool it mean?
Be patient, just wait. So I cooled it. The beetles ate some more holes, the birds kept pecking, and Daisy sometimes had a flower snack. But there was enough for all of us. Sometimes I had a flower snack too. A garden is not a place to be angry in. That's cute, isn't it? The pumpkins were still green when it was time to go back to school. It was hard to say goodbye to them. And hard to leave Daisy, too. There he is waving bye to Daisy. And she says, "Bye, Dad." Back to school they go. But you can't stay sad for long when you have had a garden. This is Hercules. You can call him Herky. She's telling her new class. He's making that noise again. I had things that were just as good as pumpkins. I had pumpkin poems and stories and songs. I had flower dances to practice. At night I could dream pumpkin dreams.
Oh.
And then this farmer comes out and he says, "Well, how did these get here?"
Today I actually learned about pumpkins and eating pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. We could tell him where those came from, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Sure. And I will have another garden next year. So he's telling them that they grew in the backyard. It's a mystery. And look at Herky. He likes it. And he's thinking, I know where I can get some seeds.
I think they got it from his garden.
Says, "We're making a Herculantern, Miss McGuffey."
Huh?
Like I said, I'm a pretty lucky guinea pig. So that is the story of Ready for Pumpkins.
Where's Miss McGuffey?
Oh boy, that was the teacher, remember? So now Miss Lisa has some pumpkins for us.
And guineas.
Yeah, we're going to play a matching game with pumpkins. So we've got some really weird pumpkins. We've got a pumpkin with sunglasses, a pumpkin with a clown face,
And lips.
pumpkin that's sticking its tongue out. Here's just a normal pumpkin.
Yay.
That's just a pretty normal jack-o'-lantern.
Yay.
This guy's got a big happy face with big eyelashes. You can have that one. This one's got big rosy cheeks. See the big red rosy cheeks? Oh my goodness. Look at this one. He's got white eyes. This one looks like he's all confused. Look at those big eyes. What's going on here?
Are you going to pass out more?
This one still has his leaf on it. Remember in the book?
Yeah.
It grows on a vine and the leaf, so this one still has the leaf on it. This one sort of got sad eyes. Look at that pumpkin. I'm not sure about this one. This one's got fangs. Is this one a Dracula pumpkin?
I can't look at the sad one.
Look at these eyes. Somebody drew a really crazy pumpkin there. You can have that
That
one.
was a crazy person.
Here's another one with big fat cheeks, but he's got stars in his eyes.
Yes, no, that
I love this one. He's got a mustache. And then we've got one that's going, oh no! All right, so everybody knows what pumpkin they have, right? So we're gonna play a little matching game. And boys and girls, you at home could make a game just like this. You could draw some pumpkins and put them upside down and match them. There's lots of things you could do with these. All right, girls, let's see who's gonna be the first to match. I'm gonna mix them up really good. Let's pull this one out. Which one is it?
It's upside
down. It's the one with the tongue sticking out. Who's got the match? Awesome. Well, I'm gonna have to press it just a little harder on here. There we go. They match, don't they? All right, what's gonna be next? Let's go with this one. That's the one that's going, oh!
Yes, again.
Got that match? Oh, I didn't mean for you to have to do twice in a row, but
Oh well.
here we go. We're mixing them up. Who's gonna be next? It is this one. Which one is it? Oh, it's the one with the leaf. Can we stick it right there? Oops, no. Not wanting to stick to this. Oh, don't put him
That's
upside
pretty
down.
over.
Press real hard there.
Yeah, right on the stuff.
There we go. All
Oh
right.
my.
Well, that one might just not want to hang around.
I think they've gotten kind of rolled up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
All right,
we
let's
roll
try the
like
next
this.
one. We'll bend it back a little bit so the sticky part is getting on the... Oh, I like this guy. He's happy. Who's got the happy pumpkin with the big white? Oh, you get 2 in a row now? All right.
Yeah.
Gonna stick up there. Yay, we made it. All right. Some of you haven't got to go yet. Let's see if we can draw one of your pumpkins. This one? Big white eyes with that funny wiggly face.
What do you think none of the time?
All right, look at all these wonderful pumpkins. Oh, is this guy? The big rectangle white eyes.
No, Lena
Oh,
got
my
trees
goodness, Miss Kim, you'll have to help us
We'll
get those
help
up
on you
there.
this side, yeah.
Let's take it out and string.
Here's our next one. Who could it be?
Not doing any good either.
Jack-o'-lantern. Just the normal old jack-o'-lantern.
I heard that. Oh, you got one more? Yeah.
Okay, can we put our little jack-o'-lantern? Can we make him stick? We may need to get different sticky things on the back of these. There we go. All right, I got about 7 left. Who's going to be next? Who's got this pumpkin? Does he match?
Yeah.
Got those little sad eyes.
I couldn't hardly look at it, so I put it in the very back.
Oh, you did. So you have to press it
don't
real
like
hard.
looking at
right?
sad
I
eyes.
have 2 more left. I have
All right.
me too. Ah!
Guess who's next?
Just kind of,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
like sort of
Dracula
do it like that.
pumpkin.
There you go.
Who's got the one with the fangs? Put him over here by Miss Kim.
I'm still not going.
That one's really stubborn, isn't he?
There's no more room.
Well, who would have known that?
All of them are
They're just not sticking today. All right, our next pumpkin has stars in his eyes. Can we just put it right here, put it right below it maybe?
Crazy.
Those 2 match. We got lots of matching pumpkins, don't we? I've got 5 left.
And I have 3 left.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna be up here a lot. Let's see which one it is. This one! He looks like he's got macaroni eyes.
I don't have him.
Let's see if we can put, right,
Mr. Macaroni Eyes
yeah,
up there.
look at that macaroni eye.
Wait, I don't see him.
Looks like cookie cheeks. Looks like chocolate chip cookie cheeks.
I'll eat that Mr. Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni.
There's just a little tiny spot right there that's supposed to stick. Push it on his nose. Got it?
There we go.
All right. All righty. Am I going to draw yours or yours? Which one is it going to be?
They're empty.
Sunglasses. It's her. All right.
I'm definitely not.
Oh no, we have to play all over again. All right. Well, let's match up these last couple.
Why do we have to play all over again?
Well, because they fell. I'm just kidding. Happy pumpkin with the rosy cheeks. She's got the match.
Just leave
them there. Let's see if we can't get hers to match together right here. Can you match this guy right next to him? Here we
Good
go.
match.
That
Good
matches.
match.
Everybody's
All right.
sitting down.
2 left. Which one will it be? She's got something in her hand to match. The clown pumpkin.
I like him.
I like him too. Why don't you put him right underneath? Will he fit right there? Oh, he stayed. Yay! And
Look
so,
at that one.
which one's left? Mustache pumpkin. All right. I don't know where you're going to put him. Maybe over there by Miss Kim. We'll get him.
Yeah, let's put it over here.
All right, wasn't that fun? You guys could make a game just
Good
like this
deal.
at home, couldn't you? Draw pumpkins with sunglasses and mushrooms and clown faces.
Mushroom faces.
Mushroom, did I say mushroom?
Yeah.
I'm always saying something crazy, aren't I? Mustache pumpkins.
Falling pumpkins.
They are falling pumpkins. Well, you know what? I think Miss Kim has another story
I
that
do.
might have some pumpkins in it. Let's see if she does pumpkins again. All right, just
Okay.
leave them alone. We'll take care of them
Well,
later.
this is a busy little squirrel.
The squirrel.
That's the name of the story, The Busy Little Squirrel. There he is. He looks busy, doesn't he? Racing around doing something.
It's okay. I don't know.
Leaves were falling. The air was getting cold.
I see some apples in in there.
We see apples. What else do we see?
Pumpkin.
There's a big pumpkin with a caterpillar on it.
Lily worm. Willy worm.
Yeah, we like to call them woolly worms.
I had a pet willy worm, but I let it in my garden.
It was time for Squirrel to get ready for winter.
Hurts.
He's thinking about winter. Squeak, squeak, said Mouse. Will you nibble a pumpkin with us? But Squirrel couldn't. You know why?
Why? He's busy, squirrely.
He was so busy.
Squirrely busy, squirrely busy.
Squirrel was very busy.
Squirrely busy.
Sweet, sweet, said Bird. Will you rest on a branch with us? But Squirrel couldn't.
I think the squirrel looks cute. Really, really funny.
He was so busy. He's just working.
And the bird's
Croak,
back.
croak, said Frog. Will you hop rocks with me?
Nope.
But Squirrel couldn't. You know why.
He was too busy.
He was too busy. That looks like a good thing to gather for the winter.
They're just yummy little grapes. A blackberry.
Meow, meow, said Cat. Will you lie in the sun with us?
No. I'm too busy.
But Squirrel couldn't. He was so busy. He was going to get some acorn nuts. They like nuts.
Yeah.
Squirrels like nuts.
When Mimi went out in the
Woof, woof, said Dog. Will you run in the field with us?
No, I can't.
Oh, you're helping me tell this story today, aren't you? He was so busy. Looks to me like he's having a hard time with that ear of corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna have to unpeel it.
Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, called Owl. Will you watch the moon with us? But Squirrel couldn't.
He was too busy.
Tricked you. He was fast asleep.
Stop. He's so cute.
But look at all the things he gathered for the winter.
Oh, those look so good.
He worked so hard.
I just want to eat the whole book.
He found apples and berries and corn and some nuts. He's going to do pretty good this winter with all that good food, isn't he?
I just want to eat the whole book.
And there are those mice by the pumpkin again. So, yep, all the animals have to get ready for winter.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
which ones sleep in the winter.
Which ones sleep in the winter?
Bears, squirrels, and rabbits, and turtles. And bunnies. And bunnies.
No, but I think that they eat, really what they do is they eat a lot before winter comes, and they store away some to eat every little bit when they wake up. That's kind of what they do.
But they
So.
still go to sleep in the winter.
Yes, they do. They sleep a lot in the wintertime. Some animals do. All right. Well, I think we had some good stories today and some cute pumpkins and all of that. And I hope you had a good time today, and I hope you had a good time out there on the TV land. So we want to say a special
Bye-bye.
goodbye.